Tekashi 6ix9ine.
It's not music, it's sound.
Dude, it's not even sound, it's noise. It's trash. It's absolute trash. So I would talk.
It's like his music is like grunge rap, like punk rap.
Yeah, gross,
but not good.
Now normally
it's like bad.
That's what not. That's the antithesis of not good.
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Now normally I would never talk about this rat fuck. But wow. But we're talking about rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine, spelled 6ix9ine, in case you forgot, accused Billboard of manipulating its Hot 100 charts to give them #1 spot to Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande. Ooh, charity single "Stuck with You."
What's that song? I'm a market. Put that song. I want to hear some of it.
No, I'm not doing that.
You got 30 seconds before it's copyright.
No, I'm not doing it.
I'll put that in the edit.
I'm not doing it.
It's gonna be there.
I'm not doing it.
I want to hear it. I don't know what the song is.
I'm editing this week. I'm not doing it. Because Aaron's moving.
Dude, I want to hear it.
Google it. His single "Gooba."
Oh shoot.
So
can I have this on right now?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's fine. So it's 6ix9ine's single "Gooba" debuted at #3, but he says thousands of units for quote "stuck." Oh, that's a song. "Stuck with You."
Gooba
were illegally purchased through credit cards at the last minute, allowing the song to take the top spot. Grande, Bieber, and their manager Scooter Braun. That can't be his real name.
Wait, Scooter Braun?
Yeah.
Yo, his real name is Scooter.
Scooter Braun.
Scooter
Braun.
Yo, that guy. I don't know. He fucks. Yeah, Scooter fucks.
Braun.
Your legit legal name is Scooter. Good God, man.
Cheers for that.
Oh my God.
So anyway, Nash, as I was saying,
I can't get over his name. Yeah, you continue. I need.
They denied they say their claims are all real and they're lies. I'm just kidding. They denied the claims, accusing the rapper of miscalculating his own numbers and explaining that they released their data late as a strategy, as one does. Bieber also called out 6ix9ine for only referencing Grande in his criticism, while Braun noted that the real winner of the charity earning profits from "Stuck with You." So the song is for charity.
What, this guy's attacking charity? I love it. Fuck the orphans. I don't really believe that.
It was for COVID relief. I think. Probably.
Stuck with You, like they're stuck with COVID?
Like, what the fuck else? Yeah, like it's
if only I could listen to the song and know. Daffy.
Well, put it this way, Nash. I'm stuck inside with you.
Yeah, it sounds weird when you say it.
Yeah, right? All right, so let's have some backstory. On May 8th, the two singers, put singers loosely for 6ix9ine. At least Grande and Bieber have talent. Have you seen
let me read this.
Have you seen a picture of Justin Bieber lately?
No.
He's terrifying. I'll pull that up. Anyway, continue.
I can't continue. You took it away. It went away.
This is what he looks like right now.
Yo, you and him with the mustache.
And gray hair.
Dude, he looks like... Yo. He looks like...
It looks like if a toe had a tumor.
I don't know what that means, but I kind of agree with it. He straight up looks like I'm from the South. He kind of just looks like a stereotypical redneck person.
He's 26. Dude, he looks like he's 40.
Christ.
He looks like he's been in rehab for 15 years.
I can't talk because apparently I look like I'm 30 and I'm only, early 20s.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, read.
On May 8th, the two singers released their collaboration song called "Stuck with the Letter U." Meanwhile, 6ix9ine dropped his new single Gooba, which I guess is like goober.
Gooba.
I don't know, just assuming there. That's not in the text. Fans of both artists have been waiting to see where the songs would fall in their first week on the Billboard charts. Who the hell does that? Nobody does that.
No one fall. I bet people fall.
Oh my God, I hope it gets to #1. Go to hell. The video shows him scrolling through. All right, so the first video that Tekashi 6ix9ine The video shows him scrolling through what he calls a forecast of the charts sent to him Thursday. That data showed his song at number 2 and Stuck with the Letter U at number 5. Then, he says, at the last hour, Stuck with You submitted 60,000 more units out of nowhere,
quote, quote,
which sent it to the top of the charts. He also showed a tweet from Billboard about a limited time signed CD version of Stuck with the Letter U that was for sale. And he said that Sony and Universal Music asked for an audit of Billboard's data because they're suspicious of potential manipulation. No, dude, because that's a real thing. The Stuck with the Letter U, that's just like, oh, yeah, fuck you. Like, that's not like a real thing. Like, go to hell.
What do you mean?
I think that's a bunch of bullshit.
What, the song or
no, the title?
Title?
Stuck with the letter U. I'm saying the letter U because they wrote the letter U. They didn't write U. They wrote the letter U.
Nash, you're nitpicking, and I kind of like it.
No, I'm not, because like some people talk with a certain vernacular. You know what I mean? And if you spell it how it sounds, that makes sense. This is just stupid white people shit. I'm sorry.
That's racist.
I'm white. I can say that.
It's still racist.
I think.
Oh, yeah.
Is it racist? Probably, but it's some stupid white people shit. Justin Bieber's white, right? Oh, he's Canadian. That's as white as you get. That's white.
Ariana Grande is not white. She's a Hispanic, I believe.
Well, see, now you're being racist.
I don't know.
What
I'm
I'm
sorry.
saying-
I just know she's not white.
Dude, he's from Canada. He's whiter than Maine.
Let's double check.
Nah, I don't like that. Although I did like that song you released that was just the letter U, because it was just the letter U. I need you the most. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, we don't know. Well, I gotta go.
Nobody knows.
Is Ariana Grande-
Where's her birth certificate?
I mean, it says an American singer. Ariana,
She's American. That's her.
All right, so her real name is Grande. I didn't know her actual name was Grande, or is it?
What do you mean?
Butera? Is her last name really Grande?
I don't know.
Yeah, she's only 26. God damn. All
I
these
feel like Grande isn't the way you're supposed to pronounce it.
Grande.
Maybe. I don't know.
Whatever. It's not
We're doing
important.
we're doing too much in-depth research about stupid pop artists that don't make songs.
Yeah. So
Although good looks on the charity, guys.
So last Monday, the 18th, what the fuck the date was? The Billboard released the results. Stuck with the letter U was number 1. That's the episode title, by the way. Stuck with the letter U. And
Excellent.
Gooba was number 3. But shortly after the chart reveal, 6ix9ine took to Instagram again to accuse Billboard of lying about being corrupt. I want you to do your best 6ix9ine impression with this quote.
I'm not going to do an impression. What I am going to say is the guy who claims gang affiliation is bitching about corruption. What? Go fuck yourself. What do you mean? You sell drugs. You may have killed people. I don't know. You may have attacked people illegally. You're saying you live a life of being illegal. And it's like, oh, these people have more money than me and they can buy something. If you're so good at this shit, why don't you just buy the number 1 spot?
Well, let's before we get into his actual comments. Let's
Sorry, yeah. What did he have to say about it? I went off. I got a little mad there, bro.
there's your hashtag Nashtag.
Yeah.
Do you think it is possible to buy the number 1 Billboard slot? Do you think that corruption could exist? Do you think it's real?
Dude, you can buy anything. That's just a fact.
Yeah. All right. So let's.
Is it regularly? I don't know. I
Let's-
feel like that's kind of counterintuitive.
Let's hear out the rat fuck. He says, quote, so listen, I want the world to know that Billboard is a lie. He didn't say it like this. I'm just being polite. You can buy number 1s on Billboard, to which I go, this isn't news.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, I feel like it's kind of counterintuitive to buy number 1 because people don't really look to see if you're number 1. They see what's the number 1, you know?
Yeah. They're more curious at who landed on number 1, not to see who's going to be number 1.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So it's like if you have to pay for it, that does it get you enough? Like that'd be such
No,
a
I think
ridiculous
it does.
gamble.
Well, no. Put it this way: if you buy number one,
Yeah.
and then it released on Monday, on Tuesday, how many more people think are going to be more interested in that song?
A lot, but that's such a gamble.
How?
Because no, not everybody just goes out and buys number one. They might listen to it once, but it's like for that to be really beneficial, they have to like physically buy it directly from you for you to receive that much more of an increase. Like they have to go out and buy the album, you know what I mean? They don't just have to listen to it a quarter of the way through on Spotify, which probably wouldn't even count it.
Yeah.
Like they have to go out and literally buy that song directly. And I don't think a lot of people are just going around buying the number one song just because it's number one. I take that back. Maybe they are. Yeah. People are shallow. Maybe they are.
Yeah. They want to be in the know. So we want to claim that I wonder who his team is. His team conducted an investigation into those last minute 60,000
his gang,
units, right? They purchased half of those things with 6 credit cards. When we asked where those credit cards were linked to, Billboard said, quote, "We can't disclose that information." Well, no shit. All right.
Where's the credit card linked to, man?
All right, Tekashi. While you're home on house arrest because you got released from jail, we're gonna tell you where these credit cards were linked to.
Yo, what world are people living in right now? What?
He also said that not all. Not all of his streams were counted, showing that Billboard only counted 31 million streams when it should have been 50 million, which is still 10 million less than 60 million in the last day.
That's a good point. The numbers don't add up.
Billboard illegally disqualified 20 million streams, so it can drop down, and the people who bought the number one, which was Stuck With You, can go to number one. So that's his thing. Does he have any point to what he was saying?
Well, here's the thing. If they were judging the number, because I don't know how they judge the numbers, I'm going off of what Tekashi 6ix9ine has told me. Well, so I don't think it's that accurate.
Billboard did release like how they released the numbers, and we'll get into that.
If his argument was that because they only count the people that directly bought it, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes 100% sense because you can track without a doubt that those people have the song. They're in possession of it. They like it enough to own it.
Yeah.
Everything else is kind of who knows. How many times have you put on Spotify in the background and you haven't even been in the vicinity to hear it? But it still counts as a play.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's stupid.
So Bieber and Grande respond. Nash, do you want to read this lengthy Instagram post, which was summarized from Miss Grande?
Grande wrote a lengthy IG post. It's Instagram for those who don't know. Beginning of quotation marks. My fans bought the song. Justin's fans bought the song. Our fans bought this song. Never more than 4 copies each. As the rules state, they are ride or... Oh, wow. This is some cursing. Just wanted to warn the audience. They are ride or die motherfuckers, and I thank God every day that I have them in my life. I might do like a preacher voice next.
Right? Jesus.
She continued, I know sales count for more than streams. It cannot discredit this as hard as you try. To anybody that is displeased with their placement on the chart this week, who is spending their time racking their brain, thinking of as many ways as they can to discredit hardworking women, and only the women for some reason, I ask you to take a moment to humble yourself. Be grateful. You be grateful you're even here. That people want to listen to you at all. It's a blessed position to be in. I've had a lot of almost number ones in my career, and I never said a goddamn thing because I feel grateful to even be here, to want to be here at all.
Be heard.
Oh, sorry, there's a camera stand in the way. And you should all feel that way too. I marked that. Yeah, Bieber followed up on that with an Instagram story saying that 6ix9ine's counting his global streams and his records when Billboard only looks at domestic streams. He says the 60 grand units were copied late because they chose not to disclose their numbers until the end of the week. That's called strategy, he explained.
Can you explain that strategy to me? I don't get that strategy.
It also says the 60 units were reported late because they chose not to disclose their numbers until the end of the week. From it's kind of like politics. You don't want to necessarily disclose the interest that you have at a certain point, because then your opposition might do more advertising to counteract you, I think. Right? Yes. Let's all assume I'm correct on that.
Fact check.
Yeah. So they didn't want to disclose that information because then somebody may have tried harder to be number one. And, that's whatever. Who gives a shit? That's their call to make, I guess. Bieber also called the claim about 30,000 units being purchased on 6 credit cards a lie, which... yeah, that sounds pretty reasonable. Nielsen Company checks this and founds and
it's Bieber's typo.
And okay,
he found. All
I didn't know if it was yours or his.
That's Bieber's.
Nielsen Company checks this and founds all our sales were legit because our fans are amazing and bought them. Don't discredit our fans base with false info.
God, can we read this as Bieber at like 18 years old? He's a child star.
I don't know what he sounded like.
Neither company checks this in our fans.
That's not what he sounded like.
That's what he sounded like.
I'm gonna
read it like Justin Bieber's fans who are just like, Nielsen Company checks this and founds all our sales are legit because our fans are amazing and bought them. Like, don't discredit our fan base with your false info. This is my song, and Ariana
Why do
Grande.
they have a lisp?
It's fun. It's more fun that way.
Is it?
This is my song, and Ariana Grande, and I with Ariana Grande, and I'm honored to work with her to help her raise money for a great cause. If you're gonna say her name, make sure you say mine because it's our song.
How dare that man insert himself into this story?
It's his song too, motherfucker.
I know. Sorry, I was joking.
All right, so here's Billboard's response. The streaming numbers and the other data is publicly visible, does not reflect the volume that's inclined in the Billboard's calculation. In an article posted by Billboard, the article says, quote, each data provider provides a post-audit number to Billboard and Nielsen Music MCR data. Excluding streams that do not meet long-standing charting parameters such as US-based only plays, minimum play length, excessive plays, and lack of user verification. It also stressed that the forecast 6ix9ine review did not come from Billboard. However, it said that those with access to sales, streaming, and radio data often create their own chart models. Pretty much said, hey, fuck you.
Well, yeah, it's the curse of any stat. You can read it however you want to read it. It's like polling data.
Yeah.
If anybody ever gives you polling data, go to hell with that because it means nothing. Because you can poll a group of 80 elderly people in Wisconsin, and then you've got polling data. What does that show you? It shows you what 80 people in Wisconsin thought about that one thing.
40% of people wish Seinfeld was creating new episodes.
I kind of do though.
Yeah, you're part of those 40 elderly people from. You're part of those 80 elderly people from Wisconsin.
Yeah, dude, Wisconsin. I mean, not Wisconsin. I don't know. I've never been to Wisconsin. Seinfeld slaps though.
Yeah, he does.
His new special doesn't, but
that's fine. All right, now, so your final thoughts on Bieber, 6ix9ine, Grande. In that order.
On Justin Bieber. First on Justin Bieber. I don't really have an opinion on you. I like that song You that you made that was kind of dubstep techno-y. That was my vibe back then. Ariana Grande, Thank You Next, will always be a part of my life. Tekashi 6ix9ine, I don't know how you live your life as a human. I don't get this. It's very contradictory because like you assume like gang, status.
Yeah.
And then you complain about people bribing people. Okay. Bitch, that's hypocritical.
He also has 69 tattooed on his face and neck.
Yeah.
I just had to say that.
And again, back to the thing I said earlier, like if they can be bought and you like he likes to brag, all right? He's a braggadocious person. if you're making so much money from this, why didn't you just buy it?
You want to do it legit, man.
If it's that, he wanted to do this one thing legitimately.
Hey, jail changed him. Hey, if you went to jail, a penitentiary with 6ix9ine tattoo on your body, that would change a man.
Dude, the only thing it's going to change is the diameter of your asshole. And that's just a fact.
His spread's 10 inches as opposed to 8.
Oh, God.
Or is it 10 instead of 12? I forget the numbers. It's not about a raccoon. All right, so we're gonna move.
Oh, I know exactly what you're referencing. Yeah.